Guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today's gonna be a great video. If you look at the board behind me, guys, we're gonna go over 7 different ways I truly believe all real estate investors should also have a real estate license and be a licensed real estate agent for extra flexibility and extra income streams. And also, guys, a lot of you have been asking questions about how to join our real estate team and work directly with me for me to help you build your real estate team and train you. And we're gonna talk about that because a lot of y'all reached out and some of y'all don't really understand that I also run a large real estate team all across the country in multiple states. And we're working with agents, teaching them how to be successful. And I'll show you how to set up an appointment at the end of today's video on how you can work with us and our team. Now let's dig in here, guys. This is very, very important to understand because most real estate investors do have a real estate license, but I think all should. That's my opinion. Some have a different opinion. Leave it in the comment box below if you want to put your opinion on this, right? But number one, guys, MLS access. This is a very important reason to become a licensed real estate agent. Now, I know a lot of y'all are having weird relationships with different real estate agents out there and you're somehow pirating their MLS. I wouldn't recommend doing it because it's risky for that agent. You're putting their license at risk. Now, the other thing is, there's a lot of comping systems out there coming up and popping up all around the country, meaning that they're providing data from the MLS, but it's not full MLS access, guys. And when you're playing with a lot of risk and a lot of money, when you're buying houses, the one thing that you want is accurate data and the most accurate data that you can find. And there is one source for that and one source only, and that is the MLS, and that is what you need. You need real MLS access. You don't need half the access from some comping site that's not providing you mortgage information, lots of different other pieces of information that you can only get on the MLS. So if you wanna make smart decisions, have smart data, and get the MLS, however you gotta do it. Not telling you how to do it, but the best way to do it is just to get your license right. Number 2, listing your own houses. This is very beneficial because, guys, if you're flipping a lot of houses, 20, 30, 40, 50 houses a year, and you're paying a real estate agent to list your houses, that's a lot of commission that you're giving away. When you list your own houses, you're not paying another real estate agent to do it for you. Makes sense, right? You're saving money. It's very, very simple. I don't want to dig in too much into that, but if you're listing your own houses, you're saving money because you're not paying someone else. I think it makes sense. Number 3, how to monetize retail leads. Now, a lot of y'all are paying a lot of money for marketing. Y'all all know your individual costs to drive a lead right now that you can buy or monetize. Last year we tracked that only one out of 15 houses or inbound leads that called us to sell their house, we actually were able to close on and monetize. So those other 14 out of 15 times, what do you think happened? Most of those people called us saying they want $100,000 for their $100,000 house. So what does that mean? Can you make money on that? Not really, right? But if you're a real estate agent, you can list that house. So a lot of you are paying a lot of money for leads. And traditionally, what does a real estate investor do when they get these extra inbound calls that want retail? They throw them in the trash or they refer them off to a real estate agent for almost nothing. So if you have your license, you can monetize these retail leads. So out of those other 14 out of 15 calls, what if you can just get one of those as a listing, or 2 or 3? What if you get one listing for $300,000? That's a pretty good sized commission, right? So you're throwing money away to not be monetizing these extra inbound calls that are coming in from your direct to seller marketing for your investing business. So that's a good reason to have your license as well. Number 4, buy a house, represent the buyers, right? Now, what do I mean by this, guys? So when you're out there buying a lot of houses, some of you are buying 50 plus houses a year. Let's say you have a house for sale and I come to you and I buy your house. Then I tell you, then I ask you, Mr. Homeowner, what are you gonna do now? Because you can't move into a bush or a tree in a field, right? You have to move somewhere. You're either moving into an apartment or into another house. You're either upgrading or downsizing or just moving to a different area of your city. Now, if this individual who you bought their house is staying locally confined in your market, what do you think you can do? You can offer to represent them. They know you're a licensed real estate agent already because you told them when you first met with them, but now you can offer to list their house for them or find a next house for them. So here's what I say. I say, Mr. or Mrs. Seller, I'm glad that you're willing to work with us and sell us your house. Let me see if I can help you even further, right? So what are you gonna do now? You're gonna go find another house in our market. Yes, I am. Okay, well, what I can do for you is I can represent you as a real estate agent. I can give you multiple team members on my team that can also help you in this situation, finding you the house of your dreams. I'll work for you for free. My team will work for you for free. And we're gonna make sure you see every house that you wanna see on time, because one of the biggest risks for someone looking for their dream house is that they hire a single agent that has other clients and they may not be able to show them the house that they wanna see when they wanna see it, and they can lose that house of their dreams. I'll be working for you for free. The seller pays my commission. So until we find you the house that you want, you don't have to pay us a thing. We are all in on you and we're gonna do this for you and help your family get the house they want. So this is another income stream, guys, that you can pick up. You can take the buyers, or you can take the houses that you buy and take the seller of the house and represent them as a buyer, if that makes sense. Number 5, leveraging a team. So guys, as you know, we had another video just recently talking about the 2 most common ways people make millions in real estate, at least from my experience. They're not done from flipping, it's not done from flipping houses or wholesaling or from selling houses, right? It's very, very hard to sell your way to millions. But if you're leveraging a team, remember the 2 most common ways we talk about to make millions in real estate are to own real estate over time and to run a real estate team, because it comes down to leverage, right? So if you have 100, 200 agents on your team, or even 20 agents on your team, and you're getting a percentage of the commission, or you're gaining revenue share from the sale of these houses, your income streams you're having more income into your business, and it's just a more profitable way to have your business operate, right? So you can leverage and run a team. And there's many brokerage models out there, including the one I'm a part of. All y'all know that I'm part of eXp Realty, that you do not have to have a broker's license to run a team. You do not have to do this. You do not have to have the liability, and you can build a team all across the country. And guys, I'll talk about this a little bit more in just a second. Save on commissions. Now, what's happening right now, guys, in the past 6 months, we're starting to see a correction in the market, at least in my market. And I'm having more people contact me with houses listed on the MLS than I've seen in the past 5 years. Which means houses are sitting and these homeowners are getting desperate and the real estate agent is not selling their houses for them. So the MLS offering strategy is coming back. What's gonna happen is this. If you're a licensed real estate agent and you go buy a house from someone, you don't have to pay that commission, or you get a save on the commission, right? So say I go buy a house from someone off the MLS and they're wanting $100,000, what's my commission? 3%, right? So I'm gonna save $3,000 every house I buy that's $100,000. What if you're buying higher end properties? It's a lot of money you can save by buying houses off the MLS and avoiding paying that commission, right? Think about it. A lot of money coming in from these different strategies. The last one, guys, I want to talk about is MSI. So what is MSI? Now, MSI stands for multiple streams of income. Now, as we know, traditionally out there, people tell us that every millionaire out there has at least 7 income streams. Now, not every millionaire has multiple streams of income, but that's how most millionaires made their millions, is having multiple streams of income. So by being able to run a team, capitalize on these other income streams, guys, as far as listing your own houses, buying houses off the MLS and not having, or capitalizing on receiving the commission for yourself, it's just allowing you to pull from different profit centers and running a traditional and non-traditional side of the business together, and you're gonna make a lot more money, guys. It's gonna be you're gonna have a lot more flexibility in your business and have a lot more upside. So those are the main reasons why I think you should have a license. It's been very beneficial for me in my business, as well as friends of mine who are also investors, to have a license. So guys, if you want to reach out to me and find out a little bit more about what we're doing with our team. So right now I run a team in 14 states. And I can run a team in every state in this country, including Canada and 3 provinces in British Columbia, through the eXp Realty model. We have multiple streams of income with this model. We're able to acquire stock. We're able to build residual income through running a team. And I'm gonna put 2 videos below this video right now that you can go click and watch. These are videos put on by individuals I'm colleagues with that I know. They're gonna explain the eXp model very, very well. So if you're interested in reaching out to me and joining my team and having me help train you and run your business and help you build your team alongside my team, what I want you to do is watch these videos and then contact me through this number here or through this email address right here, and we'll set up a time to sit down. I'll meet with you one-on-one and we'll talk about what it's like to join our team and partner with us. So guys, I hope you liked today's video. Think about getting your license if you don't have one. If you're already licensed, you want to reach out to me and talk to me about what it's like to work with our team, guys, and how I can help you. You know how to reach me right here, guys. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good day.